What's going on, guys? Big Mike, D717 Outlaw back here today. So we are up at the racetrack for another weekend of racing. We actually have a Bike Mania shootout. Me and Mickey are running Pro ET. There's a 560 and a 650 class along with Junior ATV, and there is a shootout. Now, I was going to go do this shootout. Me and Mickey were contemplating it. Mickey, unfortunately, they already had the pairings drawn for the shootout, so we would have needed 2 people to run. I couldn't because unfortunately I had to buy new batteries for the Duramax, so I had no extra money to put in for that race. But we are running Pro ET. Mickey did test and tune here this morning because they had a 11 to 3 test session, and then racing starts here at 4 o'clock, which is only about 15 minutes away. And Mickey already ran a personal best. I wish I would have had the camera out, but he just wanted to feel out the bike a little bit and try some new things on the launch without having to worry about screwing up qualifying. So he ended up running a 1077 at 126. So the bike, the R6 is getting faster. And the thing that's funny too is if he beats 1069 from the records that we've looked up, he will have the fastest stock sprocket R6, at least on record. So we're gonna see. Maybe he'll get faster here tonight when it gets cooler, because it is kind of warm. It's like high 80s right now. It's pretty toasty, but we're going to be getting ready here for racing, and stay tuned, guys. Let's get to the track.
Come on, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. There you go.
Well, guys, after that last pass, I ended up figuring out what the issue was. Apparently, well, I didn't get to film beforehand because I was trying to get it figured out because I thought my time was a little bit tighter than it ended up being. We were chasing a slight electrical gremlin. Like, for some reason, before that round 1, I took the bike off the stand, turned the key on. I was going to take it around for a quick run, make sure the air shifter was working, and the bike shut off immediately when I touched the starter. So I started pulling everything apart, checking fuses, checking wiring. We checked the fuses, everything was okay. Long story short, we got up there, ran in for round 1, but apparently during that process, we bumped the air shifter toggle switch to go from my horn to the shifter. On that pass, I had no shifter at all. It wasn't the horn. The MPS shifter switch that I have is air shifter, neutral, which cancels out both horn and shifter, and then horn. And we bumped it, it went right in the middle, and I didn't have my shifter. But we're gonna buy back in. Just because we buy back doesn't kill us for winning any money at the end. First prize is $1,500, and then it goes into, I think it's $1,500, $500 for runner-up, and then it's $250 for the quarter-final, I think, or if you're third, fourth, and then it's, I think you get paid up to top 8. I think get some sort of payout. But anyway, we're gonna buy back in. The bike's doing good. We have it on the fans now. We're gonna go up and run it again and make sure that we can get the pass in. Because that last pass, I had the bar bike. It's just since it didn't shift, I couldn't reel them in. Didn't have any gears. So things happen. We're buying back in. We're gonna go back to it again and see what we can do for tonight and see if we can get to that final, because I could use the payday because it goes towards an Evil swing arm, because there's a gift certificate for Evil swing arms in the prize. So I'm looking for that. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up for the Bike Mania race. Stay tuned. I'm going to, you know what, I'm just going to relax for the night. I'm going to look over the bike again before we call it quits for the night, but I'm going to go over the bike again. Mickey was having issues with his, but most of his, just working on the tree, cutting a tree and everything. Cut a 0001, but red lit on the buyback. So we're just gonna kind of wrench a little bit here tonight. Finish watching the Bike Mania race, the shootout. I think they only ran round 1, so there's still 20 guys left in it. So we're gonna hang out and watch the rest of this racing, and hopefully the bike will be ready to go in the morning. I think we got the air shifter figured out. I think it's just that MPS module. I might mess with it a little bit and see if maybe there's not a wire loose somewhere, or maybe the connection's a little wonky, but it shifted fine coming back a little bit to the pits, and then it shifted good when we put it up on the stand. So I don't know if it's just when it's under load, if something's acting weird or what, but we're gonna keep at it, guys, and yeah, we'll be back. Alright guys, well, starting off another day for IHRA points. We are restricted to 8th mile. Unfortunately, the VHT shortage, which is the glue that goes down on the track, has been hitting us. So we are dropping to 8th mile today, just because of trying to drag out the prep as much as we can. And hopefully, I mean, everything seems pretty good so far. We got 1 round of qualifying in, and the bike does good. Yesterday, I don't know why it wasn't shifting, but it's running good today. We got a 598 for the 8th mile, 164 60 foot, which was off the rear tire because it held a wheelie first and second. Finally came back down after I banged third. So we're just gonna keep at it today, guys, and see what happens. The R6, Mickey said it broke up and shut off at 1,000 foot. So we're gonna see. Hopefully his next test run goes okay. I might fire the bike up and just test it myself and make sure that everything's good. Don't want to hurt that bike, but we just got to keep an eye on it and make sure everything's still running good. But anyway, guys, let's get back to the action. We'll get back out to the track and see what we can do for today. Hopefully looking for that podium.
But Vicky treated me. I thought I was late, but I looked and you weren't there, and I decided to shut down, and I thought I might have done that too soon. Well, I saw you get out of it a little bit, and I was like, I'm going to keep it, see what happens. I looked and you weren't there, and I thought he should be here by now, and I looked and I thought, oh, that may be too soon. Yeah, she actually hooked without doing it.
So as always, guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you know anything more about the channel or about the bikes, drop those comments down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, hit that subscribe button and the little bell. And I'll see you guys next. Remember, ride safe, ride smart, always wear your helmet.